Hello everyone, welcome back to Phasmophobia. So it is a new day, and we have contracts. We have challenges. One to play some contracts, one to discover the ghost type, which is easy, and one to reach 0 sanity, which I have not done. I don't think I've done that ever. So we're gonna actually, go in there and probably die.
There in need of help.
I'm feeling like we're gonna die. Yeah, that seems like the right way to approach this. I want a small house. Give me a small house, please.
Looks like there are others out there.
We're just gonna go in there and start playing with the ghost until we're at 0 sanity and it's chain hunting us and see if we have some fun. Ridgeview Road? No, it's intermediate. Nah. Give me a professional. Intermediate. A small house. I don't want to be able to run away from it, basically. I want to have to like hide and let it eventually find me and kill me. Hopefully we'll reach 0 sanity in that time. It'd be embarrassing if we don't. Where are all my... Game does not want to give me a small house.
I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
There we go, a Tanglewood Professional. Tanglewood's kind of small though. Let's get a Ridgeview or an Edgefield.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
If it's going to be giving it to us.
I've gathered a list of
Come
other
on.
hunters asking for help.
Ridgeview Road. Amateur. Maybe I should just restart the video.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
I'll think about it if they don't give me one in the next few.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
There we go, Edgefield. Alright, and we're gonna add a ton of stuff because we're gonna lose everything because we're probably gonna die. But that's okay. It's just for funds. I can only bring 2 UV lights? That's weird. Yeah, it's a little inconsistent what they let you do. There you go. It's a bunch of stuff. Now we're just gonna go in there and mess with this ghost until it kills us, probably. Maybe if we get to 0 sanity and we like really well identified it. If it's a kid, I might bail. You know, the kids scare me.
I've also written some notes on the whiteboard if you need them.
We have a William Anderson, Billy.
Be careful. You're going in blind.
We need to get a ghost event, a thermometer, and capture a photo. Let's start out with a flashlight, a camera, and a thermometer. Didn't say it was violent, but that's okay.
I managed to get a copy of the key. I've left it on the desk for you.
Billy, where are you? Show yourself, Mr. Anderson. Oh, 12 already? Was it here? Or is it right here? It's in the kitchen. Yeah, okay. So we got a kitchen ghost. Let's check around for some bones first. Yeah, you're already playing with stuff. Did I bring a book? No, I brought a camera. I think this is where we died. Like, I closed this door, but I didn't close the door at the top of the stairs. And I think this door doesn't count. We hid back here and it didn't matter at all. The ghost did not care. I think that door does not count as a line of sight breaker or something. It's this one actually just splits the rooms. You throwing stuff around? You're kind of active. More stuff around. I wonder what kind of ghost you are. Wonder if there's bones. I'm not even sure. Are bones guaranteed? Or is it just chance when you get one? Because I've been to places and not been able to find a bone before, but it could just be that I'm not looking hard enough. Maybe it's in here. Ghost is not being very noisy, if nothing else. It's throwing some things, but it's not stomping about like some of them do. Might get some dirty water. It is in the kitchen. And I am not seeing a bone anywhere. Is that a Ouija board? No, it's a magazine. Did we get everything downstairs? I think we might have missed a room or two downstairs. No? What's this? You're throwing candles around out here? That's not even your room. You're back here. No, I see no bones. Oh, maybe in the garage. Play the piano. There's the breaker. Nope, no bone. Alright. Well, let me leave this here. Oh, do we have freezing temps? We do. It's very cold in here. Alright, so freezing temps. Photo, ghost event. Yeah, there's really nothing else we can do. So let's just let's look for orbs. And bring a book. It is throwing stuff, so maybe we'll get some nice sanity loss from that. Throwing a knife at me? That's just mean. Trying to flick the lights. I wonder if you took the breaker off, and that's why it's not working. Because it sounded like you were. No? You're just not very good at flicking it. Or maybe you're flicking it upstairs. Where is the phone, anyway? Ah, too late, we missed it. Oh, it's right there. Here. Go ahead and write on that, please. It's so dark. Wow, it's throwing lots of stuff. I wonder if it's a poltergeist. Look at that activity. Up to 10. Whew. There we go. We have orbs. All over the place. Freezing temps orbs. So it's a mare? Or a phantom or a Ure? EMF would be phantom. Spirit box is a mare. And writing is the Ure. I mean, after that, looking at that, I'm thinking maybe EMF. Let's bring the EMF out and the spirit box. What's our sanity at? 65, that's perfect. Not quite enough to hunt us yet. It's throwing so much stuff, though. Okay, well, it's not doing anything right now. How old are you? What do you want? Maybe it's off like messing with the breaker or something and not talking. It's dark in here. Let me put... What did I just drop? Yeah, that's right. Oops. Need to light it first. There was some more right here, right? Come on, there were some more candles. EMF 3. There's one. Where else can we find some candles? Probably not in there. Maybe right? No? Is this a candle? No, it's just kind of like some sort of object. There we go! Nah, I need to... Let's drop that for now. Oops. Scary. Is it done? I don't even know. Yeah, it's done. I was like, why is it moving around so much? And then I turned on the flashlight and it wasn't turning on. That's like no light at all. Why isn't this making light? Wow, this thing does not have much illumination. Look at that! The moment it hits the ground, it suddenly just doesn't work. Yeah, that will do. We still don't know what it is. Maybe I wrote by now. I'm leaning towards mare because I think it was too early to hunt. As I think we're still above 50, but I could be wrong. We've been in the dark quite a bit. The candles in here? No, not in the baby's room. Dude, that would be It's sure hunting a lot. Let's go check our sanity. Okay, that was terrifying. Shut the door right on me. Oof. Look at that jump. From 1 to 8 to 10. Wow. What's going on in there? And all my candles went out, it looks like. We're still at 30. We did get a ghost event, apparently. It's a little scary. Now, if it goes from 10 to 4, I mean, we don't know that that's EMF 5. It looks more like, I don't know. Doesn't seem like ghost writing. I'm betting it's a phantom. Yeah, let me take some smudge sticks in and we'll go take a look at the at the book. That sounds like an EMF 5. Immediate hunt. Wow. It's on the stairs. Nah, it's still downstairs. Like, it's not gonna let us get back to its room. Now it's up. All right. How do I do it? Isn't there a way to light? Oh well. There, open the door. No writing yet. But I'm betting we got an EMF 5. Aw, too late. How do I light on my can? It didn't even spawn in its own room. It spawned in the place next to it. How are we going to get this picture? Really, Ghost? Come on, come on, come on. Okay. I think that means it's a guarantee to be a phantom. Did that count as Ghost? Ghost. Yeah, it's a phantom. I love it when the door swings around like that. It's very creepy. But it means we're not going to get a good picture of it because it disappears when you take the picture. What's our sanity at? 7? Oh, we still need to go back in there and die a little bit more. Here, let's put some of these out. We don't need this anymore. I can't figure out how to light the candles on the ground. It's disappointing. Another EMF 5. So loud. Immediate hunt. I was hoping it would go past these and be able to see that it was right there, but it seems no. We at 0 yet? I'm kind of ready to go. Maybe? Like it's hovering. But I think it does that. I think it's always plus or minus 2. So that it's saying 0 and then no more than 2 means that we're at 0. Should I let it kill me? I kind of had thought that was going to be how it ended, but... Let's crucifix it. Oh! Too bad. I was pushing it. I know. I shouldn't have been. Oh, he didn't find us in the closet for so long, but then he did. The ghost was a phantom. Yeah, we know. No insurance because that's broken or something. Did we get our objective? We did. We reached 0 sanity. And I think we're going to have a picture of a ghost, right? Yeah, that's a picture of where a ghost would be. You turned on the light in the bathroom. That's weird. Alright, let's do something a bit more standard. Not trying to... Well, maybe we can still play with it. But we'll see what we can do.
Looks like there are
I'm not going to intentionally lose a bunch of sanity like I was just doing. And how about an asylum? Or a high school? Or a prison? Or something that's big and unprofessional.
I've gathered a list of other hunters asking for help.
There we go. Professional high school. Oh, look at all these numbers. They're all bad now. I'll have to get more stuff. I like the infrared light sensors. I think we saw it turn on before the ghost killed us. So I think you can see those still in the closet. I'm not sure. I should have put out some glow sticks too. That would have been fun. I'm kind of annoyed that I couldn't figure out how to light the candles again after we'd put them down. I should have put like a bunch of flashlights everywhere too. Oh well. Okay, let's move on. Crucifix did nothing. We threw it down and the ghost immediately hunted us. Alright. This light seems so warm now. I don't know. They did something to change it. Hopefully this won't be us walking back and forth the entire time. Okay. Cold room. Motion sensor EMF. We have a Susan. Let's go find Susan. Our little Susie. Susan! Come to the principal's office, please. Susan, where are you? Susan, please report to detention. Immediately. I got nothing. I don't hear a damn thing. Let's just wander. Maybe he heard something towards the very back. Maybe. I don't know. No breaker. This early, the thermometer isn't even a good indicator, because the room hasn't cooled enough, unless it's a very cold ghost. But that's okay, we do what we can. I have lately felt a strong need, well, not a strong need, but a growing gnawing in my mind to play Kenshi again. And I'm a little worried about it, because I'm not sure there's that much more to do in that game. It was really lots of fun when I played through it, exploring all the things, getting all the tech. I never really got into the whole, conquering the world. That never really struck me as that interesting. I killed like some of the slavers. That was fun. Can't wait for Kenshi 2. There we have a phone way on the other side of the building. We'll cut through the chim. Sounded like it was that way, maybe. Maybe up. Maybe just right there. But either way, we did not hear anything at the front. We were too far away. But I would love to play some Kenshi. I actually, I started up, like, I don't know, 6 months ago, something like that. And I tried playing where I started out as a slave and had to just escape. Excuse me. That was lots of fun. I think it's upstairs. I didn't actually, get into the whole, we're going to build a big settlement and have our own faction and everything. It was just like me running around with one other person. And that other person was just there to scrape me up off the ground after I got killed, after I get knocked around in a fight. Ended up really, really high toughness. It was kind of fun. There we are. You even opened the door for us. Thank you. We have a cold room right at the top of the stairs. And I was wrong. I thought you were back that way. You were not. I'm gonna leave this here. Let's turn on some more lights around here. Are you stepping a lot? I mean, that's like a lot of stepping. I think you might have just thrown this. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to decide whether to leave the flashlight. I think I'll leave it. We'll just wander in the dark a little bit. My apologies, viewers. I'll turn this light on too, just so it's not that terrible. That still doesn't sound like where the ghost is. It seems like it's more that way. Weird. I gotta admit, in the last house, that was creepy when I was running around playing with the candles, and I did not realize the ghost was hunting. Because I didn't turn any lights on. Then I was like, why isn't my flashlight working? People that do candle-only hunts, like that's their thing all the time. They have no idea whether the ghost is hunting or not. Doesn't sound very fun to me. The UV. It opened a door. Oh, we know it's cold temps. We do need EMF, right? I think. And motion. So maybe we'll bring those up next. I've seen people do no evidence challenges, where basically all you can do is figure out the ghost behavior. So like you say, it hunted him, now I was at 70% sanity, so it must be a demon or something. I don't know how it works. That kind of thing. It struck me as very uninteresting. We have... I was thinking that was a ghost event, but it was not. We got fingerprints. Please go ahead and write. How old are you? Oh. How old are you? Okay, that's all the evidence. So it's a wraith. There's the wisp. Maybe. Show yourself. Nah. Yeah. You had your chance. Really? I like how the light kind of cascades away as you as the breaker goes out. That's not like intentional. That's not an effect they're trying to do. It's how their lighting engine works. But that's okay. It's still a nifty effect. I think it's like how it updates the ambient light. It depends on whether each area is loaded or something. Motion EMF. Oh, where is the breaker? Maybe we'll turn it back on. If it's near. It's just around the corner from the ghost. Right? Yeah. For some reason, sometimes I get my left and right backwards because we enter from the top of the map. Like, I don't know why they don't make us enter from the bottom. It makes it easier for me to understand it. God, it's already dark out. It's like, it's only 5. Stupid. Stupid, what's it? Solstice. So our sanity is still really high. Our wraith is not going to be able to hunt us yet. Not until it does more stuff. But it could show itself. That'd be interesting. It's the third door, I believe. There we go. While we're here, any bones or anything? Nah. I don't even know where the spawn areas are in this for like the Ouija board and bones and stuff. There's like a bunch of storage areas. Give me a sign. Where are you? Why aren't you answering? Where are you?
Here.
Give me a sign. This graffiti seems like it's brighter than it used to be. Where are you? Oh, there we go. You moved something. EMF 3. There we go. Now that's still detecting me. Show yourself. Susan, where are you? Susan, where are you? How old are you?
Adult.
Where are you?
Next.
What do you want?
Attack.
Why do you want to attack? Have you murdered? Show yourself. Come before me. Come to me. Moving stuff up there again. There we are. Ghost event. And make sure that counts as a ghost. Yep. Fingerprints? I wanted to get interaction. Oh well. There, we'll leave this up here. I feel like we played with that Phantom a bit harder than we should have. We were at 0% sanity. We went in one more time just to throw a crucifix at it, and it killed us. We gotten away with it so many other times before then. I feel a little like I overstayed. Susan! Where are you? She's not gonna find me way down here. Susan, I'm downstairs. Oh, I think she is coming. Nah, she's upstairs. It's kind of scary. She's like playing around right above me. Alright. You had your chance, Susan. And she did get the motion sensor good. I was a little worried because she hadn't tripped it while I was there. We were only at 40. That's a really early hunt. I mean, you know, it's under 50 so it can hunt, but it rolls. It's a higher chance to hunt the lower your sanity is, I believe. I don't even think she was capable of it. Anyway, let's head. We are done. Make sure we have it. It's Wraith, right? Yeah. Let's do one more. One more, and this one's going to be completely different. Lightning fast. This is all. I'm just going to go as fast as I can. No plan, nothing. Let's give me a farmhouse, professional. With all these toys. You know, no fuss, no mess. We're just gonna go in, find out what it is, and leave.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment.
We don't need to bother with pictures.
Notes on the whiteboard if you need them.
Christopher
Got
Jackson.
the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Christopher, where are you? Check upstairs first. Oh, I saw a 12. Is it on the landing? Is it in the very front area? 14, 14. 12 again. Is it really just the first room? Well, we're getting lots of 12s, like right here. That's, C. Is there a light there? Might not be the right room, but we can just, we'll have equipment closer. It might be spilling out of somewhere else. If it's like freezing temperature in an adjacent room, it could be like 10, 12 without any problems. Come on, fast, Michael. It's not touching anything, so. No writing yet. How old are you? What do you want? Yeah, no idea. Like, it doesn't seem cold enough here. Bone. It can't, like, just be on the landing. It's gotta be in one of the rooms that's adjacent to it. Is it right up here? I think it's right up here. Okay. How old are you? What do you want? Can't see a thing. Let's go take a look at our pictures. I mean, we haven't even explored this full area yet. We haven't been up in the attic or anything, but we're seeing some temperatures, so I'm feeling like we're in the right spot. It's just there's flat. It's just no activity. We did something there in a moment. No orbs. Come on, you're ruining my go fast challenge. Let's bring up one of these. Let's play around with the temperature again. Thermometer. Where'd I put it? Huh. Did I do that? Where are you? Come on, pick it up. So now it's pretty cold in here. Yeah, it's definitely in this. It's a hallway ghost, which sucks. It could be anywhere around here. Here, let's put this right here. And let's play around a bit more with our, with this. How old are you? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? It's just not doing anything. Come on, ghost. Do something. Move an object. Open a door. Throw something. I don't know. Oh! Is that EMF? No, that was just this thing getting muffled. How old are you? Ah! Farmhouses are messy. They sometimes have problems. What should I bring up next? Another. Let's look through the camera first of all, and then. I mean, we got nothing. We have no evidence. Oh, it's doing something. It's doing stuff. We just need to go and find some of the stuff it's doing. We can put some salt down. Read a motion sensor? No. EMF. No, I don't need that. I already got one. Hit the breaker. That's something. I wonder if this light's preventing it from being able to talk. How old are you? Like, I'm not even seeing anything in the wrong place. It's not displacing anything. It's not throwing anything. I'm not even sure we're in the right spot. Let's thermometer around a bit more. Maybe the attic is actually colder, or like there's multiple rooms that are cold. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Hot. And the attic is hot. Do something. Throw an object. Where are you? This ghost is so passive. It's just... I don't even know what to do. Open a door. It's not stepping in my salt either. It makes me really worried about what this ghost is doing. Like, what's the deal? The only thing it's done this entire time has been turning off the breaker. I don't know. I'm not getting any activity. I'm not... It might be like stuck in a corner or something. It might be bugged. Look at that flat line. No activity at all. Maybe it only responds to people that are together? Responds to everyone. No orbs. It did something. Can we tell what it did? I need to get like a person here to tell me when the ghost is doing something. What's my sanity? 50. How is my sanity so low already? Like, I don't want to get hunted. Here. Not until we get some more evidence. I want to figure out what the ghost is. Don't have another tripod. I really just want to know that it's there. Let's see if we can get some evidence that it's actually present. And walking around. Then we can like throw our books in its path and that kind of thing. Completely undisturbed salt. Where are you? How old are you? I don't think it's here. I think we're in the wrong room. But I don't know what room... Okay, let's take the thermometer and look downstairs again. That was where we first thought it was. We were getting some weird readings on the landing. So no, it's nice and toasty down here. But it's, you know, we're seeing that it's doing stuff. It says that it's doing stuff, but nothing's actually happening. It's really weird. Can you hide in here? You can. Okay, that's a good spot to hide. Why did that turn on? That's weird. It's not down here, it's upstairs. Were you there before? I don't remember seeing you. Huh. I am at a loss. Maybe let's check the... Okay, let's check the surrounding rooms. Look for fallen objects, that kind of thing. Because this ghost is just quiet. It's not doing a damn thing. And I apologize for my language. I should not be speaking so blithely. This ghost is frustrating me. Maybe I should just sanity it up. Or at least get to hunt. We can see where it was hunting from. I mean, it's gotta be on that landing in the hallway right there. It's gotta be. It's just... It's the obvious place. It's just not doing anything. How old are you? What do you want? Yeah, let's light it up. Maybe it'll be annoyed and want to turn off the lights. Knock on the window. Why aren't you going off? I'm here. There, that one detected me. But this one's not detecting me. That's weird. Let's try moving it. There, now it's detecting me. Okay, this is really frustrating. It must be one of those shy ghosts. What was your name? Christopher? Chris? This ghost does not do anything. It doesn't... Look at it. It's flatlined. And our sanity's already back down to 55. What kind of ghost drains your sanity that fast without doing anything? I mean, you're able to drain your sanity fast when you're looking at it. It's a Christopher. But this isn't... Okay, what could it be? It's not talking on Spirit Box. It doesn't leave fingerprints that we can tell. It hasn't written. It's not cold. We know it's not cold, so that's actually positive. We're not getting orbs. So far it could be a spirit. Though it's unlikely. Could be a poltergeist, but that would be very unlikely. It's not throwing anything. It's not showing orbs. Like, Revenant or Shade seem like they're possibilities, except for no orbs. Not a demon or a Yurei. I'm thinking it's an Oni. That's all I mean, we're just not getting anything from it. And I think that the idea of an Oni is to become more active when there's multiple people nearby. Like, we could go in and get hunted and see if that would help. Here, let me get a candle. Let's place another camera out. We can move our books around a little bit. I just would really love some positive confirmation that the ghost is really in the room that we think it's in. Like some salt. Stepping in salt would help. Or triggering a motion thing. Or anything of that nature. Writing. Moving an object. I don't think it's here. I think it's like on the roof or something. That was just that. Let's angle it a little bit. Like this. Come on, put down. Why can't I put it there? Look at that. Nothing's happening. Nada. Where'd my EMF thing go? Oh, something fell. What fell? Where is it? I heard something. Come on, I heard something. Did you move this? I think that might have moved. I don't think that's its normal spot. Oops. Really? You know what? I think I'm just gonna say this ghost wins. I couldn't see it spawn. I was looking around for it. It's left me no evidence. The only thing I know about it is that it's not a cold ghost. And it hunted me when I was right at 50. Which, like, most ghosts do. Yeah, I'm gonna give up. Let's take a look at this camera real quick. This is the other one we just placed. No orbs. Let's just guess. I'm gonna guess Oni. So EMF, spirit box, and fingerprints? No, what was it? Orbs? It's not orbs. We didn't get a spirit box reading. We did not get writing. We did not get EMF 5. But what else could it be? I mean, I don't know. Why wasn't he even walking through salt? Why haven't we not got a single EMF reading? I think there's a bug or something. Like the ghost is stuck in a different room than the cold room. Let's find out what it was. It's gonna be like a mare or something. I'm like, what? It was a revenant. Well, I'm glad we ran away from it.
Job's ready for you.
Wow, okay, that revenant. it won. That's a good revenant. Like, the other ghost killed me, but that ghost was very well hidden. Right? And why did it bring my sanity down so much? Like, what was it doing to bring my sanity from like, we pilled up and we were right back down to 50. Just from walking around? I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, so my apologies for the underwhelming third hunt. I think the first hunt should have made up for it, I hope. So thank you everyone for watching. Till next time.